Joan of Arc, France. Joan of Arc, also known as the Maid of Orleans, was a French heroine who led the French army to several important victories during the Hundred Years' War. She was later captured, tried for heresy, and burned at the stake, but her legacy as a national symbol of France endures. While Joan of Arc is often remembered for her bravery and piety, contemporary accounts describe her as having a youthful, radiant beauty, with a strong and determined presence. Boudica, Britain. Boudica, also known as Boudica or Boadicea, was a queen of the Iceni tribe in Britain who led a revolt against the Roman Empire in AD 60–61. Her rebellion was one of the most significant uprisings against Roman rule in Britain. Boudica was described by Roman historians as a tall, imposing woman with a fierce and commanding presence. Her beauty was often overshadowed by her fierce determination and leadership. Empress Wu Zetian, China. Wu Zetian was the only female emperor in the history of China, ruling during the Tang dynasty. She was known for her intelligence, political skill, and ambition, and she left a lasting impact on Chinese history. Wu Zetian was renowned for her beauty and charm, which she used to her advantage in the male-dominated court of the Tang dynasty. Her beauty was often mentioned in historical texts, but it was her political acumen that truly set her apart. Tomo Guzan, Japan. Tomo Guzan was a legendary female samurai who lived during the late 12th century in Japan. She is best known for her role in the Genpei War, a conflict between the Taira and Minamoto clans. Tomo was renowned for her exceptional martial skills, including archery, swordsmanship, and horseback riding. She served under Minamoto no Yashinaka and is often depicted as a fierce and skilled warrior. Tomo Guzan was described as both beautiful and formidable. Historical accounts and later artistic representations often depict her as a graceful yet powerful figure, combining the qualities of a skilled warrior with a striking appearance. Her beauty was often noted, but it was her bravery and combat prowess that truly set her apart. Rani Lakshmibai, India. Rani Lakshmibai, the Queen of Jhansi, was a key figure in the Indian Rebellion of 1857 against the British East India Company. She was known for her bravery, leadership, and resistance to British rule. Rani Lakshmibai was described as a striking and regal figure, with a commanding presence that inspired both fear and admiration. Her beauty was often noted in historical accounts, but it was her courage and determination that truly defined her. Catherine the Great, Russia. Catherine II, also known as Catherine the Great, was the Empress of Russia from 1762 until her death in 1796. She was known for her intelligence, political reforms, and expansion of the Russian Empire. Catherine was described as a tall, elegant woman with a commanding presence. Her beauty was often noted, but it was her intelligence and political skill that made her one of the most influential rulers in Russian history. Cleopatra VII, Egypt. Cleopatra was the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt. Known for her intelligence, political acumen, and striking beauty, she was a key figure in the power struggles of the Hellenistic world. Her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony are legendary, and she remains an iconic figure in history. Cleopatra was renowned for her beauty, which was described in ancient texts as both captivating and enigmatic. She was said to have a commanding presence that could sway the most powerful men of her time. Nzinga Mband, Angola. Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba was a 17th-century African queen who fought against Portuguese colonialism in present-day Angola. She was known for her strategic brilliance, diplomatic skills, and resistance to European domination. Nzinga was described as a regal and commanding figure, with a presence that inspired both respect and fear. Her beauty was often noted, but it was her intelligence and leadership that made her a formidable opponent. Juana la Loca, Spain. Juana of Castile, also known as Juana la Loca, Joanna the Mad, was the daughter of Ferdinand II of Aragon and Isabella I of Castile. She was known for her intense love for her husband, Philip the Handsome, and her subsequent descent into madness after his death. Despite her mental instability, she played a significant role in the history of Spain. Juana was described as a strikingly beautiful woman, with a delicate and ethereal appearance. Her beauty was often noted in historical accounts, but it was her tragic story that has endured in the popular imagination. Kutulan, Mongolia. Kutulan was a Mongolian princess and warrior who lived in the 13th century. She was the daughter of Kaidu, a powerful Mongol leader and cousin of Kublai Khan. Kutulan was renowned for her exceptional wrestling skills and was said to have never lost a match. She famously challenged her suitors to a wrestling match, promising to marry any man who could defeat her, but none ever succeeded. Kutulan was described as both beautiful and strong. Her beauty was often noted in historical accounts, but it was her physical prowess and martial skills that truly defined her. Her reputation as a formidable warrior and her unique approach to marriage have made her a legendary figure in Mongolian history.